In this video, our goal is to write a linear equation modeling a real-world scenario. We're given that Mark has a weight loss plan where he intends to lose 7 pounds per month. His current weight is 232 pounds, and his target weight is 180 pounds. To get to the point where we can write a linear equation modeling this, we'll go through a couple steps. First, we'll make sure and define the variables, including their units, for this scenario. Then we'll set up a table showing Mark's total weight after 0 months, 1 month, 2 months, all the way up through 8 months. This will help us see where our equation is going to come from. And finally, as part 3, which we have here, we'll write a linear equation representing the amount of time it will take Mark to reach his target weight. Okay, so let's get started. To define our variables, we need to figure out what the unknowns are for this scenario. So our eventual goal is to find out how many months it will take Mark to reach his target weight. We also know that weight is something that is changing value here. So our first variable that we'll define will be the number of months. So let's let m be the number of months. We'll let m be the number of months. Since Mark began his weight loss plan. Now we want to define W to be his weight in pounds. Okay, so to find the relationship between W and M, we're going to set up a table, and we'll start with the number of months, and then we'll calculate some values for W. So we'll have M, and we'll have capital W. So let's have M, we'll have it at 0, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we know that when he starts, we're given that information up here in the problem. His current weight, or after 0 months after he starts, he's at 232 pounds. So we can put that in for W when M is 0. So we'll have 232. Now, to figure out what happens after 1 month, we want to use this rate that's given. So we're told that he intends to lose 7 pounds per month. So each month, he wants to lose 7 pounds. So we'll start at 232, and then for this first month, losing 7 pounds, again, lose, is going to denote that it's going down. So for that, we will subtract 7. So we'll have 232 minus 7, which will give us 225. Now, when we get to month 2, we're going to subtract 7 again. But another way of thinking about this is that we have 232, and we're going to subtract 7 times 2, because 2 months have passed, and each month he's lost 7 pounds. So 232 minus 7 times 2 is that 232 minus 14, and that will give us 218. If we look at 3 months, we're going to do the same thing. 232, and we could technically take that 218 and subtract another 7, but thinking about this in terms of how it relates to that 3 months, each month he's lost 7 pounds, and 3 months have gone by. So we will subtract 7 times 3, and that will give us 211. This pattern will continue all the way up through, so we'll have 232 minus 7 times 4. That will equal 204. We'll have 232 minus 7 times 5 for that month 5, and that will give us 197. For month 6, we'll have 232 minus 7 times 6, That will give us 190, and we can see here that we're getting close to his goal weight. We're not quite there, and it probably won't happen exactly on one of these months. Let's see. So for month 7, we'll have 232 minus 7 times 7, and that will give us 183. And for that 8th month, we're going to cross that 180 threshold. We'll have 232 minus 7 times 8, and that will equal 176. So we can see here that at some point between month 7 and 8, he reaches his target weight. He's going to reach his goal. Okay, so the last thing that we want to do here is write an equation that models this scenario. So the amount of time, we know it's between 7 and 8. We don't know exactly what it is. And later we'll look at solving equations like this to find out exactly when it would occur. So we want to write a linear equation representing the amount of time it will take Mark to reach his target weight. So his target weight, we know from that scenario, is 180. So something is going to equal 180. Now, if we look up above, for each of these months, he starts at 232. So we'll take 232, and then each month we subtract 7, and then this is the part that's probably the trickiest part of this problem. We subtract 7 times the number of months. So we're subtracting 7m each month. So the equation we can write representing the amount of time it will take Mark to reach his target weight is 232 minus 7m equal to 180. And again, if we summarize this really quick, 232 is the weight he starts at, so that's his starting weight. This minus 7m each month, he loses 7 pounds. And we want to see when that's equal to that 180, which is his target weight.